Welcome back, guys, to another video. I don't know what happened. My computer, froze for a moment. I recently got a new PC, but anyways, today's video is, I got an inspiration from another YouTuber. I can't put the name on the top of my head for this ranking video, but he does a lot of rankings, and I, wanted to do my own ranking of all medallions ever made, or ever in general, I guess. So yeah, and I am including the birthday medallion. I don't have it on this list because it just isn't on the list. And everyone could get it. But technically I would put it in F tier. So if you're wondering about the birthday medallion, it's gonna go in F tier either way. It was like a meme, it was kind of like a meme, medallion. But anyways, let's get into the rest of them. First off, I'm going to start off with the newest ones because those are kind of confusing to rank. I don't know which one is which. One of them is the Surge Medallion, and then there was the, I don't know which one's which, but I'm just going to put, this one as the Surge, which gives you, I think faster movement when sliding and more stamina. Decent. Yeah, decent, but I feel like it could have been better, especially since it just got nerfed. And that goes with the jumping one as well, but that was also really good, and now it's not. Then we have the one that gives you give you shield, 3 shield, I think, 2 shield, or whatever, per second, or whatever, 3 shield per second, I don't know. Over time, and even when you get a kill, you get 50 or 25 shield. So it's like Siphon and automatic healing. It's a really OP medallion. I absolutely love it. I'm not sure why no one's really talking about how good it is compared to the movement ones, but still. Now I'm gonna skip down to the mini season one of Captain Phasma's medallion. I'm putting it in C tier, and I say this because I'm a Star Wars fan and I have to give credit to that. Otherwise, I would put it in D tier. It's definitely not the best. I know that for a fact. But and all it did was literally just make it your weapons in mini season not overheat as quickly, and had an extended mag, even though it didn't really have a mag. It was blasters only, but it took longer for it to overheat, and had a shorter heating cooldown. Then, we have Dr. Doom, pretty much an S tier. It'd be a low S tier, if anything, because comparing to the new, whatever this one's called, I forgot, but the one that gives you 50 shield and heals you over time, that one's probably one of the best medallions I feel like we've had. Along with the Nitro medallion, of course. Actually, no, that's not Nitro. This is automatic reloading, I think. I'll have to come back to that. All Chapter 5 medallions, A tier, especially when you're stacking them. But in this case, if you were stacking the other two from the current season, Chapter 6, Season 4, these I would actually put up still in at least A tier. Previous S tier, but still. And then we have the mini shield, I think, from the Spawn Island. That was in 2 seasons, actually. It's actually decent. I actually like it for 0 build. I'm trying to get more build, but I would still take it for build just for an extra layer of cover, even though it barely does anything, really. It still has uses. And Godzilla and the Cerberus medallion. Both of them are S tier. I feel like the Cerberus is a little bit smoother with the dashes, but they have the same ability, both S tier. And Siphon, again, with Hades. Pretty much basic. Daigo's, pretty much the same thing again. There's a lot of Siphon medallions, actually. If we go to the, Unstoppable medallion, which is technically Nitro, I'm not a huge fan of it. It doesn't crush build, which, I get why, but you also still don't have infinite stamina. It just makes you run faster. If it was infinite stamina, it would be 100% at least A tier still. And Mysterio's medallion, kind of controversial. B tier. I think it was good, especially with the weapon you get, which I'm not ranking right now, but still. I think it was actually a decent medallion. The fact that you had to crouch and use it, I did not like, and still shows you on the minimap. But I do like how it was used in competitive tournaments, even though it's at the very end of Chapter 5, Season 4, which really does suck. We have the Emma Frost Medallion. If I was gonna... I'm gonna put it in S tier because I actually really liked it. Did I do the Ares Medallion? I don't think I meant to do Ares Medallion, but either way, that's actually in a good spot because it gives you a slight damage boost, and you got one of the best mythics, the Ares Mythic Assault Rifle or whatever, in Chapter 5, Season 2. Not many people went after it though because it literally just did 1 extra damage for you compared to the the medallion you get the Nitro Dome. That one actually I might consider to be the S tier, which is kind of surprising actually, because it makes a faster reload, and it also what else? Gosh, what was he saying? It gives you infinite ammo. So gives you infinite ammo, and it also reloads faster, I'm pretty sure. Now, this is a controversial take since it gives you 75 siphon or HP over time, the one you get by the machinist. You'd think that would be S tier. I don't. I feel like even though you got a really good weapon with it, like the combat AR or combat assault rifle, I did like it. But I felt like it was a bit clunkier, not to use, I guess, but, like, for the healing over time. Like, it felt like it wasn't fast enough. I don't know if it was just me. Even though you get set 25 more extra shield, I wasn't a huge fan of it. We have the medallion, Zeus's medallion, which gives you, technically both the current medallions, the surge and double jump and whatever. But I'm not a huge fan of it still. I think it's decent. This might... I'm going to move both of these down to D tier because I'm going to have to get rid of F tier at this point. If I can. I don't know how. I might not be able to. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's continue. A tier medallion for the collab with Mamma Mia. Mortal Kombat. I like how it gave you, like, an explosive boost damage on every shot. And I don't know if many people noticed this. The explosive mammoth could actually, like, kill you in 2 shots, just like the regular mammoth. If you had this medallion. Because it did 100, like, you would be able... No, I'm not sure about in Zero Build. I don't think in Zero Build it could. But it was actually decent. I don't think it got enough love for this medallion. And I didn't even never play Mortal Kombat, but this was a really good medallion in my opinion. And that goes also for the Shogun X medallion and the medallion, Core's medallion, which both give you infinite sprint. One of them, you jump and you higher and with a little bit of low gravity and immunity to fall damage, and it gives you invisibility when you jump. While you only got invisibility when you were sprinting. And that's why I feel like this is better than the Mysterios, because it actually did more damage. Or not more damage. It had more of a use. Now in competitive, I would still put Mysterios actually, because you could crouch, and that's more like what you would do in competitive. Like try to stay low, get some hits for Storm Surge or whatever. But otherwise, I'm not a huge fan of it. The automatic reloading medallion. I don't know what Epic was thinking. The SMG, Night Rose SMG, was absolutely broken. I actually like it. I think it's very underrated. It doesn't do, I think, a lot of damage, but for the fire rate and complete accuracy, and not to mention it's not a Chapter 5 weapon. It doesn't have bullet drop. It's completely hit scan. I think this would actually be considered either a D tier, and maybe if you're including, like, the Night Rose weapon you get, C tier. But otherwise, I would actually put this in F tier. Maybe I should have left it. But, yeah, I mean, it was kind of a short ranking video, I guess, but, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, or night, wherever you are in the world. See y'all.